So what you're trying to say is you love me, Ito.
What?
That's what you're trying to say. You love me.
Yeah, I guess I love bitches.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the
Carbonation Conversation.
Reviewing HBO's True Detective Night Country.
Night Country.
Oh, I thought it was county.
I said county.
Yeah, I did say county.
Four.
Oh, I was about to say episode 4, part 4. Yeah, you got me.
Melvin.
Oh, whatever. And before we get into this, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Ding.
And again, we are saying we are literally looking at our views for True Detective, and we appreciate the views and the feedbacks, but we need a little bit more. This is me being gentle because I was so aggressive in our Halo Season 2, Episode 1 and 2 review. By the way, check that out in the future.
Ding.
Hey, I love it. But in all seriousness, we're noticing the views, and we do realize our videos are a little bit long because me and Ito can get into it and get on tangents. I talk a lot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But even if you watch the first 20 minutes and you love it and you like it.
Just hit that like button. Come on.
And subscribe because we are moving up. We have went from, I think, 24 to 26, so we are keep going. I don't give a fuck if we go to 27 and we review tomorrow. I'm going to say we fucking 27.
Calm down.
But anyways, we are reviewing, like we said, True Detective.
Yeah. Happy New Beer.
And so, how did you feel about this episode, my dude?
I liked it. Oh, yeah. But I feel this was more of a filler episode.
Wow.
There was a lot of significant stuff, but I feel like it was a little bit of filler.
Ooh,
it was
I'm
stretched
gonna
out.
fucking love this.
You know?
Because I thought this was the best episode.
No,
of
I
the
don't think it
season.
was the best episode.
Wow.
It was a good episode. Yes.
Holy shit.
But I think they stretched it. I feel like it could. Like I said,
nothing
wrong with
fair.
the episode.
No, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
But according to me, with the other ones, I feel like they weren't as. It wasn't as significant.
The reason I felt like this was one of the best episodes to me, and we're gonna get in. I want to do actual couple of questions, is because this had a lot of heart to me in this episode, and that's why I felt like it. But before we even get into it, I don't think these True Detective Carbonites know that we're gonna switch it up a bit. And we are switching it up a bit by taking some shout outs at the beginning of the review. So you pick your poison, I'll pick mine, and then we will see who we dedicate these shout outs to. Of course, I'm going to take the higher one.
Oh. I thought I was eyeing that one so bad.
I know.
It's cool.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to seem racist.
You son of a bitch. Happy. I was about to say.
Well, who is it? Who's yours too?
Peter.
Me too.
I gotta go Peter
Me too.
again.
That's my boy.
You know what I'm really hoping? That some strange and twisted way he's not the killer. And I can't even map it out.
I'm scared
that he gonna die.
Right, yeah.
That he's gonna.
Something gonna happen to him.
You know, that was my first one. But
yep.
Peter, I need to figure out this guy. You know, by the finale, we're gonna shout out to that actor. Because I said I was gonna look him up last time, and I didn't. So if you guys were thinking that, you got me.
Disappointment.
But in all seriousness, Peter has, next to Navarro, the actress. Like, we know what Jodie Foster's capable of.
Yeah, of
and
course.
She's been phenomenal.
Of course.
Can't think of Navarro's name, and I don't want to butcher her name. I think it's Kylie, but I'm not gonna go there because I don't know. But she's been phenomenal. But is it possible Peter is still in the show? I'm just asking you.
What do you mean?
Still in the show as being like the best actor that we never knew, and because we never knew him, he's so good.
It's just his character. He's doing a great job at acting, but I'm not saying he's the best actor in the show. Or
obviously,
like
I know Jodie Foster,
or even that, like whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, he's doing a great job at acting. But it's that character.
Man,
when it comes to being
compelling.
good at acting, is you have to be good at several characters.
Yes, yeah. And,
so Jodie Foster, we've seen her as several characters, and we
Yes.
know she's a good actress.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time we've seen this guy.
Yes.
And it'd be like, if he could only
good.
play this character, that's not a good thing.
Yes, you're absolutely right to
what I mean?
that. You know what? I give you a happy new beer on that.
So he's just doing a great job in this role right now.
Yes, man, he is doing so good. To me, he's the shining light. I have him at number 1 and Navarro at number 2. And again, I know what
truthfully, she's a newer actress as well.
Yeah.
She's played in maybe a
and
couple
I think
movies.
He's doing, man, I think he's doing better again. I'm not saying it's like 1-1-8. So I don't want to sit up here and make it seem like they have a big discrepancy or a big length. But man, Peter is so fucking compelling, that character, especially today. So let's get into it. Do we open up with the white noise and Liz can't sleep?
Basically, she's watching the Annie K video over and over, looking for clues, and all you see is frozen bones in the ice. And like a crab leg arm or some shit like that.
Yes. And and could you imagine, it's funny as a detective, as like, even a police officer, the shit just stays with you. Yeah. So you just like, you can't sleep. And what is she? She has been replaying this horrific Blair Witch ass fucking video. Right. Like, just wake up in the middle of the fucking night, You
play it over and over and over.
And you know what? When we get that, I think it's called Hunter Killer. I think that's what that shit is called. I am going to buy one, and we are going to record ourselves and see what happens. Okay. And we're going to be totally mad at each other because we're going to think we know who the fuck the killer is. Yeah. And that's probably going to get the most views. It's going to be,
you're a piece of shit.
But you're a bitch. First bitch of the show.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but I'm like, nah, let me not say it.
And I know, because I swear I thought it was coming, but you tried to be good. Yep, all right. Halo. By the way,
can't fit around that, bro.
Check that out. Oh, that actually rhymed. You know what? I'm gonna give you something for
Halo
that.
Can't fit around that, bro. No.
And by the way, speaking of Halo, once again, check out our Season 2, Episode 1 and 2 review. Can you give me one more?
Ding.
All right. So, but yes, and she, like you said, so
she leaves and she's basically on the way because Anchorage is coming to get the bodies now, but ends up finding Julia with her bra on outside in the cold having an episode.
Man.
By the way, this is Christmas Eve. Yes. 7th day of night.
Yes, that was pretty heartbreaking seeing.
So, but that's why it always pisses me off about Liz, because it's like you could see her good side, but then she's a bitch all of a sudden. She becomes Melvin.
That was a good one. You know what? I didn't expect that. So now you got me thinking of how I can introduce that.
Melvin mode.
Can we have a bitch counter? Like, can we actually have a bitch counter? I don't know, Mo, because Mo is just like, nigga, I'm not finna do all this shit. So I can't. I know, but
South Park.
Oh my God. And like you said, I mean, she gets elbowed in the fucking face at the first when she tries to put the cover on her. Bam! It would have been over right there. I would have arrested her ass. I would have been like, you going to jail, bitch.
But you could tell how much she cares because, she's don't like the whole Anchorage shit, and she also found out Conley was there as well from Peter, and she's like, what the fuck's he doing there? So, but her stopping and helping Julia shows she has heart.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The next scene, they're releasing her, and Navarro was thanking, Liz for helping her out.
Now, what's so crazy in the first 2 episodes, you would have never known that they were this close because Navarro
Or that they knew
her.
so much about each other.
Yes, what's so crazy to me. And I will mention one thing about Navarro and baby girl. I'm assuming that's her little sister, but I have just never met a family that calls their siblings like those. You know what I'm saying? Like Ito. Obviously, your full name is. You want to say?
Ismael.
Exactly. We call you Ito, but I've never been like big brother. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if I was just been like, hey, big brother?
But it's up there. I've seen families like that.
Okay.
Hey, little bro.
Yeah.
Hey, big sis.
My son.
I've seen that.
My son, when he was like 2 to 4 years old, he was always like, my daddy. He would always call me like the third person.
Yeah.
And that was because I would use, when you were a kid, you'd be like, when you were an adult, you'd be like, Daddy loves you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the fucking rock.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the kid's like, well, Daddy says, and all that bullshit. But what I do have next is Liz goes back to the precinct and Connolly shows up and she is just like, bro, the bodies are gone. Are you taking my case? Why the fuck are you
he
here?
he said, I'm staying.
Yes.
I'm not taking the case.
Nope.
I'm helping because there's all this other shit going on.
Exactly. And he lists like the and I don't have anything, so I'm just going off real quick because I am a little buzzed.
Basically, the fighting between the protesting,
the bar
fighting
fight.
with the hillbillies and the law enforcement, all that shit.
I'm just saying hillbillies. That's just hillbillies are like, what is it, Alaska? It's just hilarious.
Get her done.
Oh my God, what the fuck was that comedian's name? You love that fucking comedian.
I didn't
back
love
then.
her, man.
Oh well, you okay? Well, I'm sorry. Anyways, but yeah.
Cable guy. No.
It was Larry, the cable guy. Anyways.
But yeah, then basically Julia finally agrees to check into the lighthouse facility.
Yes.
So Navarro takes her there and says it's not going to be like the other places, blah, blah, blah. So she leaves her there, says, I'll call you
later. Can I ask you a question?
Go.
Did you already see it coming?
Oh, no, not right away.
Okay.
When she saw it, then while Julia's in the facility, she sees an orange roll from under her bed, looks under the bed and sees her mother.
I knew before that
and
when she gave her. I knew before that.
Yeah, when the orange came out.
Like not even when the orange came out. When she got to the lighthouse and the look that her sister gave her.
Yeah. I mean, it said, but I was hoping. I had hope in my head
and you know
that
what?
It wasn't gonna be like that, or at least not right away.
Hey, I was
at least
so
not right
with
away
you on that because I'm like, no, I want her, and she's also compelling. Which we do have 2 more shots. I'm not saying take them now. I'm not saying that. Don't even think about it. Okay, don't think about it. Don't even touch a shot.
Thought has been thoughtin'.
Okay, but don't give me at least 5 more minutes because you know what?
You a bitch.
I was gonna get into the black and brown cookie that we're not that drunk. That's what I was gonna say.
But
anyways,
I won. No.
You lucky I don't have nothing to throw at you. Oh, I actually hit you. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, though, but yeah, when you said Julia, is that
Julia's her name? Yeah.
When I saw her give that look, and she was just like, "I'm gonna call you," I felt that I was just like, "Oh, this is not going to end well."
And then we saw the orange shit. Then it was their mother she saw under the bed. So next thing you know, Navarro calls her to check on her. And she makes it seem like she's still there. But you see her. You see the wind blowing. She's outside. And she ended up being at the same spot she was in the first, last episode. I think it was. Where the ship, the broken ship was.
Okay,
the abandoned
I didn't
ship.
know that.
It was that same spot.
Happy New Year, good shit.
Yeah, she took all her damn clothes off, walked off naked into the sea. And I was like, damn, she got a fat ass. I didn't realize that.
Okay.
Sad to lose that ass.
In this scene, I was just like, oh, like this is gonna kill Navarro. if this.
Oh yeah, I thought the same shit though. Like oh fuck.
And I'm also like, there is no definitive answer on whether or not Julia was schizophrenic. I mean, because obviously the doctors say.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
you know,
and
the
you don't know
viral
100%. The mother was having these fucking weird shit going on. Then she and even the viral seeing shit. That's why she's scared now. That now that Julia's dead, it's gonna come after her.
Yes, and I'm sorry, and I don't mean to like skip ahead because
I'm skipping ahead already just by saying what I just said.
Yeah. Your theory, because your bitch ass was the first one to bring this to my attention about Rose.
Only Navarro has been seen talking or visiting Rose. So I feel like there's something up with her. He goes, sees her again. She's all dressed up.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, because I was
and she has all this food. Who the fuck she cook all this food for?
Exactly. And I was like, this is weird, but Rose looked kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. I take Rose. At that point when
she had some money. No.
Bro, Rose, look, I'm not gonna have you disrespect Rose. She had on her, was it a red dress? No. They can get it too. I do have a wife.
I don't mind.
I do have a wife.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm a happily married man. I'm just, these are carbonation thoughts. But yeah, I mean, no, I am starting to. At least it's starting to creep in my head, like, a little bit like, Ito may be right. Like, that is a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, till now, who else has talked to her?
No one. Because Liz didn't even talk to her.
Yeah.
But my only shit is she was fucking carving the wolf, and then she saw.
I know. That's what makes it tripped out. Like, she's doing normal shit.
Other than that,
all that.
Though,
she's the one. Apparently,
solid.
She's the one that found the bodies.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But they never.
They never talked to her.
They never said she called it in or they talked to her. That's all I'm saying. It just kind of.
It's fucking weird. And I'm just gonna ask you a flat out question. Do you think? And this has never happened in any true detective at all. Do you think the killer is someone we have already been introduced to? You think, so you think this is going to be the first? Because usually, I think the first 3 seasons at least.
Yeah, I feel like
the first one we didn't know. The second one we didn't know.
This is going to be somebody we know.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay. All right, I'm curious, and I'm going to ask you who you think it is at the end. And remind me about that, because I mean...
At the end of this episode?
Yeah, no, at the end of our fucking review. That's what,
This review?
Yes, this review.
I'm not going to say. I don't know who it is
okay.
now.
Do you have an assumption?
No.
Okay,
I just have a feeling
it's someone that
it's somebody we've
before.
already seen. Yes.
Okay, good shit.
Yes.
So, the next thing that I have is we already spoke about Liz admitting her sister.
And then the only thing is Peter... telling her about the other guy, Heiss, Otis Heiss.
Yep, I got. Yep,
he basically had the same symptoms as the scientist: the eyes, the ears, and the self-inflicted wounds.
Yep.
And basically saying that he's been disappeared since that shit happened, but there's been some criminal activity about 2 months ago in this area. So she's like, oh, let's look for him. Well, they're busy looking for this guy, Clark.
Yep.
We'll put an APB out. Well, it's Christmas Eve. Do your job type shit. You know what I mean? That's her being a bitch again.
I'm just asking you because I could be wrong. Wasn't she with Navarro right here?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Because obviously she ends up contacting Peter. That's why I was asking you if she was. Because Navarro was like, come on, bro. Seriously.
That was later. That was when she found out about the power outages.
Yes.
So she was like, so that means the ice cave had a generator, and Oliver Tagak or whatever his fucking name is, that's what his job was.
Yep.
And he must know something. So let's go back to visit him. And that's when she was drunk because the whole shit with Leia.
Do you see this nigga? No, don't give it to me. I saw him practicing. Like he has a sword, ladies and gentlemen. And this nigga think he like Black Samurai in the background. Like while we talking, Mo is like.
Melvin just ruined my thought. You know?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, how about we take a Happy New Beer and maybe possibly you rethink that?
No.
I was like, damn, that's how you feel? Happy New Beer. But that's interesting. That's interesting that you said what you said. And I'm not finna sit up here and say this next scene is this scene because, you know, my notes are always convoluted. Your notes are straight and narrow, and I love that. So you can be like, Melvin, that game.
Yeah.
Whoa,
well, it's not
whoa,
that. I'm
whoa.
trying to not even go off my notes like that this time. But I just want to finish the part with the like Otis heist. You know, they basically start looking for him because she's like, let's put the APB out, which makes Peter have to stay longer.
Yes.
You know, and then like I said, there was the whole thing with Oliver now, and then he calls up. No, she goes home. Well, no.
Go ahead.
My bad.
Do you good? Go ahead.
First off, Liz gets a call from Kate. That bitch.
Yep.
And tells her, come meet me.
I love how he said that so quick and simple, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't want to stop you because you got it. I see your eyes.
Equal to Melvin.
I love how you kind of find I need to find some individual ways to call you a bitch now. Okay, I see what we're doing.
So basically, Leia eventually spray paints killers on the front of Kate's building.
Yeah. And Kate is not too happy.
And she's not happy, so she's like, we'll get it cleaned up. Liz is like, we'll get it cleaned up. She said, well, Liz,
I'm going to press motherfucking
charges. I want to press motherfucking charges. He's like, whoa. Don't take your beef out on me with my fucking my daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did fuck your husband.
Yeah.
A lot of
times.
Probably.
Don't take it out on her.
Exactly.
You know, so she's like,
and then she says,
all right,
and then she does. Liz, this is the first time I've seen her so vulnerable at this point because she says, please. And old girl goes, get the fuck out of here. I don't even know if she says anything. She's just like, get the fuck out.
She looks at the guy and they let her go. You know what I mean? But at the same time too, like it makes her vulnerable because the whole shit what happened with Leia.
Yeah.
Leia, they go home and Leia's mad at her. Like I was pissed at Leia. I ain't gonna lie. Like bitch, you don't want to spray painted the shit.
Yeah.
She just got you out of the shit.
Yeah.
And then now you want to be a little bitch and leave.
You know
what I mean? Like that kind of pissed me off a little bit.
I will say, as far as Leia is concerned, and this is just really simple to mention, when she was sleeping though.
Yeah, that was part
the most emotional I have seen.
Because it shows she does care for this girl.
Yeah,
but she just can't fucking show it because of her emotional defect. I don't fucking know.
So what you're trying to say is you love me, Ito.
What?
That's what you're trying to say. You love me.
Yeah, I guess I love bitches.
Bro, you just walking into
you are on fire.
Hoes get paid, bitches get laid.
You gonna have me, bitch. So you gonna have me do the whole bit. You know, I'm gonna do the whole bit. Out of town shooters. You don't pay to hold the fuck you. You pay to leave. Bitch, eat, dog, eat. Oh my God. Oh my, see, you had me. I'm just saying, you had me had to do the whole lie. Happy New Beer. And
drink your damn beer, Melvin. Jesus. You acted real weak today.
I'm sorry.
You're usually a little better with the beer.
Yeah, you know what? I usually have about an average of 3 beers during the year. Yeah, I know.
Thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I gotta pick up, the wife and kids in about a couple of hours.
It's the bitch in you.
Shit's weak today. But I was actually. Can we briefly talk about Peter's dad?
Oh, Hank.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? In all honesty, let me
Liz is like, "Where's Hank at?" Like, oh, he's picking up his
you know what?
Russian bride.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's take a shot to Hank.
Fuck Hank. I ain't taking no shot to Hank.
No.
He deserves that shit.
All I'm saying
He's a little bitch.
All I'm saying is
he deserves that shit. He been acting like an asshole all this fucking season.
I'm
happy. I laughed.
Did you actually seriously?
Yes, I did.
Bro, I felt, you know what? And I love this scene because it just shows that even the motherfuckers you hate can have some depth. I felt bad. I was
I waited for it to happen.
I was like, catfish.
With the flowers.
I was like, catfish.
Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious.
Yeah. I'm going. You know what? I gotta take a shot.
He does go back to the station.
And you can get the bigger one this time.
That's what she said. No.
But yeah, and then obviously Hank. I'm just gonna finish Hank's story. He goes back to the precinct. Like out of all places, you go to the precinct.
Yeah, because he had a bottle apparently.
Jim Beam, like Jim Beam, and
started drinking. Doesn't even realize Peter's there.
Yeah, and Peter's like, because he realizes his father is fucking drinking in the precinct, and he's just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna come with you for Christmas.
Yeah, he asked about the fiance. Ivana,
Daddy.
I think her name was.
Daddy, did you give
he
her
just
money?
Ignores her. He ignores her first.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna come for dinner. I think her mom was sick and she didn't come. And he's like, did you send her money? And he's like, I'm coming for dinner. And we know why he wanted to go for dinner, because at his crib he had this shit all laid out, petals on the bed.
Yeah.
Decorations.
And you know what?
He didn't want to go home.
Because of what Peter said about his father, about his wife not believing in anything that he did, that was my only thing. That was like, I do not like you at all.
Hank is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
he be acting like a piece of shit the whole episode, the whole season, and I'm glad it happened to him. That's Smito.
I will ask you this question.
I'm usually a nice guy.
Hey, we actually on some good time here. Do you think this should have been more episodes?
I mean, let's see how it ends first.
Okay.
I can't say right now.
It's 6, and this is the shortest like we've ever gotten with True Detective, and I'm just like,
I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. I feel it's fine. I feel like if you go more, it'd get boring.
And
what's
right
so
to the
crazy
point
is we're all going through.
You said it was a filler episode, so
but this one was. I'm not saying I didn't. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I did not say I didn't like the episode. It was a good episode, but it wasn't as good as the first 3. And I feel like it was a little bit of a filler. There was a couple major points, but I'm sorry, it wasn't the best
and I
episode.
respect that. And the issue is, it shouldn't be like that for 6 episodes for you to
no.
fucking think that.
Yeah, I mean, come
on.
on.
I'm not coming at you.
I'm not coming at them. I know. I've watched shows like that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watched shows like that, so I'm not surprised.
Okay, for sure.
Technically, I'm not. Like I say, it's a good episode.
As
far as compared to the other 3. 3, right? This is episode 4?
Yeah, this is episode 4.
It was a little bit of a more, little bit too much story, and, not to the point type shit.
Exactly. Okay.
As much as the other episodes. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. So let's talk about Liz getting drunk and getting to a fight with Liz.
She gets drunk. Navarro I ain't going with you nowhere. That's why she says Peter. She says, fuck it, I'm driving anyway. Goes visit Connolly to fuck. And they still get into another fucking argument.
Yeah, and what's so crazy is I do want to mention, and this is just a mention, when Connolly was telling her about the shit that she was doing, it was weird. He smelled her water. When he poured the water into the plant, he took a big whiff with that big ass nose he has. Like
schnoz.
Like he was thinking that she was drinking. Did Liz kill her husband and kid?
I don't think so.
Hell no.
Not
right.
Hell
I think
no.
it's somebody else, right?
They didn't even say it was murder.
Exactly. Because
they just died. Something happened.
She wouldn't be working for the police.
It made it seem like he was the one driving. They didn't say.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I mean,
you know what?
Her in the
you know
police,
what?
Though,
you know what?
She killed 2 fucking people drunk.
But it could have been drunk. Maybe he wasn't drunk. Maybe she was the one driving, but not drunk, and she feels so guilty about it. So you do bring up a good
because that was just weird how he literally poured. He was like that big ass nose. He was like.
But it's like we never. But it's not like. But it's like. But it's not like we see because you could tell she was drunk.
No, I'm talking about.
But maybe he could tell she was.
About when they were in the office when he was still telling her. Yeah, he poured. Like he poured her water. He got her water bar. He poured the plant. But before he poured the plant,
I didn't notice that. I didn't think I noticed that.
Yeah, and that's why I was just like,
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
That motherfucker with his big ass nose.
There has been no indication.
And I'm not saying it is.
Of her being an alcoholic.
I see this motherfucker big ass nose. He's
okay, I understand. But there has been no indication.
Yeah, it was just
of
weird
her being
to me.
alcoholic.
That's all I wanted to say. So we are going from that scene to when they meet again. That is what
Okay,
you're
you-
talking
that's
about.
why you threw me
Yeah,
off
I'm sorry.
hard.
That was my apologies. This is my apologies. But you know what? I'm sorry. You a bitch.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Okay, see that didn't give me what I wanted
That
it to
didn't-
do.
that shouldn't
That
even
was a
count.
weak one.
That
That
shouldn't
was
even
a
count.
weak one. Okay. We had 30 minutes. I at least got 10 minutes to make
So
it.
like we said,
make it
like
surprising.
when they were supposed to have sex,
Yeah.
she was like, you sent me here to NS because you were threatened by me.
Nope.
And he was like, no, I admit you're the better cop to
Yeah,
me.
hell yeah.
But you weren't good with fucking people. Nobody wanted to work with your ass.
And it's proven because it seems like she has every emotional thing that she loves in her head.
Yeah.
She's willing to be there for her daughter when she sleep. Like Liz.
Like she can't show it. It's
Yeah,
like,
and
you're
it
supposed
could-
to just know it.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
it could all stem from, the husband and the kid dying. She
Of
could
course,
be
I know
carrying
that's
a
what
whole
it is.
fucking
I
lot of
know
weight.
that's what it is. That's why she feels a certain way, because you could tell, like, even when Leia was showing Peter the videos, or telling about when they were dancing, not the videos, but talking about how they were dancing together and even smoking weed together. Her parents,
She looks
his
so
father,
good.
you know what I mean?
Like,
Looked
that-
happy, right?
To me, that was the best.
Losing
Jodie
a son
Foster,
and
Jodie Foster, right?
losing a son and a husband though could
Yeah,
just
dude.
fuck somebody just
Yeah,
over.
exactly. No parent should lose a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a 6-year-old. I wouldn't imagine. Like, I don't even, it would be fucking crazy.
And that'll bring me up to Navarro.
I was just about
You
to
know
say,
what I
but
mean?
actually, since we're talking about Liz, do you want to talk about the whole Bryce thing? We talked about that, like when she actually went to his house and
That was with Navarro, right?
I don't know. And if it was,
It was,
okay,
yeah,
let's
because
talk
she
about
was
Navarro.
like, oh, you go in front.
Okay,
Because he
cool,
knew
cool,
the wife.
All
answered
right,
the
okay,
door.
cool. You're right.
Don't
Okay,
you remember?
all right. No. Happy New Beer.
So you don't remember?
How many times am I gonna say you got me? Like seriously, that's becoming played out, right? You got
You
me.
might as well call yourself a bitch.
Anyways, but no, seriously.
They go
talk about Navarro
to
in
Bryce. They go to Bryce, the teacher, and like I said, they were Navarro, and she puts Navarro in front, like, oh, just stand there. She's like, why? Like, just stand up there, trying to hide her face, and the wife, you could tell,
She wasn't
like,
happy
you
at all.
fucking bitch, why you here?
She wasn't, exactly.
So they go show him the video to see if he recognizes the ice.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, those are whale bones.
Yep.
And the only ice caves that are nearby here are shut down because they were dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And the only motherfucker that I know who could map it, and please correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, he looked it up. That's what it was. He Googled
Yeah.
and all that shit and found out who mapped it was the same guy, Otis Heiss, that they put the APB out for. So it's just like, what the fuck?
So it's him and Oliver? Are they in cahoots?
No.
Okay, you don't think so? Okay,
Not
I'm
at
just
all.
curious. I'm just curious.
Not at all.
Okay.
Otis Heiss just had to do with the engineering and the generator that's
Okay.
in the cave.
Okay.
But Heiss mapped out the cave.
Yes,
But then apparently something happened to him where he went fucking crazy. All that shit, eyes, fingers, ears happened. Then he got locked up. He
doing a
went
lot of
crazy.
drugs.
He went on drugs, became a junkie. Recently, 2 months ago, they found him in this area, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. And we get Peter and Navarro because, like you said in the beginning, Liz calls Peter to go investigate because at this point, after Leah leaves, Liz starts drinking.
Yeah. So she tells Navarro, we need to go see Oliver because of power outages. And she's like, I ain't going with you nowhere. You drunk.
Yeah, she's like,
all right.
From her voice.
I'm going to tell Peter.
Are you fucking serious?
Like,
It's
leave
Christmas
this boy alone.
Eve.
It's
Like,
Christmas
are you
Eve.
serious?
Like, Jesus.
What did you feel about that, Mo? How did you feel about Peter being called out on Christmas Eve, got a whole ass family, and Navarro is like, come on, bitch. Like, for real? See, I said bitch in another context.
It's every day job. Bro, we had to work at Do Right Donuts Christmas Eve every fucking night.
Yeah. And then
So
we
do you know
did
how I
work from
took that?
2
I'm just like,
morning.
I work all holidays.
Suck it up.
so that's-
you a detective, work it out.
So should
Talk to
his
your wife.
honestly understand that then?
Now, I mean, later on when he goes home and hears that shit,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
No, tell it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, tell it, N-word, tell it. I was like, but because it's really all tied.
Yeah,
Like this.
they go
yeah.
there. That's why I want to end it with the whole.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
So yeah, she does call him, and like, I need you to go with Navarro to go see Oliver, and even Hank in the background. Like, damn, girl, it's fucking Christmas Eve.
Exactly.
You know, but of course Peter agrees.
And I thought Hank was gonna. I
You know
thought
what
we were
I mean?
gonna get the scene with Hank with the family.
Nope,
just there.
he goes home
Nothing.
because he ain't there.
Exactly.
He goes home, and that's when
fair.
he sees all that fucked up shit, the
Yep.
pedals, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So Peter goes pick Navarro up. They go see Oliver, and he ain't there. Ain't nobody there. It looks deserted. Looks all iced out, blah, blah, blah. The only thing they find was a stone with a spiral.
Yep, they find a picture.
There's
and
a spiral,
stone.
there's a spiral, and then a stone with the spiral. So
And
she
I
takes the
also
stone.
liked how Peter was like, "Is she drunk?" And fucking Navarro was like, "She's fucking lit."
Yeah, they start laughing and shit, right?
And then and then once they find that Oliver isn't there, they leave.
They
and
exit,
the
and there's like
tribe
the
is right
three
there.
guys with the dogs.
Yeah,
They're like, you
y'all
ain't supposed to
need
be
to-
in there,
Well, what is this? And
they don't
dogs
say
start
shit.
Crying.
and they don't say shit.
Come
so
on,
she's
bro.
like,
the dogs start crying when she shows
Yeah.
them this symbol. What the fuck is that? And are they scared of that symbol?
it's a portal.
Bro, this ain't archive. This ain't archive.
That's what they said. That's the symbol. That's what we know. That's what it is.
Okay.
Carcosa, nigga.
Okay.
That's what the symbol means.
yeah.
But it could be, like I said, that shit they're saying precedes even the fucking ice.
Should we do
It's
the
some old school
spiral
shit.
here in the season finale?
What you do on your forehead?
No. If I do it on my
Whoa,
forehead, you
35.
got to do it on your forehead.
35.
I know. That's what that hit was. But did he actually knock these down, or did
No,
you?
I knocked them down.
Okay. But Navarro's
Now
sister.
throw one.
I was literally about to talk about something like so serious. I was about to like Navarro's sister. Obviously, she checks her in because I'm trying to.
We
tie
saw that
everything.
already. We said that already.
So yeah, she did walk in.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry.
We talked all about that.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit buzzed.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But
So where we go next is Peter I think Liz and Navarro are arguing about something.
well, what I have is at this point, because Navarro finds out that her sister is.
Oh
whatever,
yeah. She finds out
goes
that the
to
Coast Guard.
receptionist.
The Coast Guard
Yeah.
calls her,
At the end when they're
and
leaving.
when basically her and Peter are getting back to Peter.
Yeah, they're
Peter's
getting
like,
back.
everything okay? She's just like, yeah. Go with your
enjoy
family.
Christmas, yeah.
So she goes to the lighthouse and starts fucking making a scene.
I mean,
How the
and-
fuck can you let her go? The fuck is going on here? Makes a scene. And then on the
you
way
think
there, she saw the guy from episode 1 who was the abuser. So she took her anger out and tried to like beat him up and his two guys, and they end up fucking her up.
Yeah, they fuck her up. I thought she was gonna maybe pull a Wonder Woman and whoop all them.
I thought so too, but I know
swear.
I'm glad they went the reality way.
Yes,
you know?
you're absolutely right. And B, as soon as that receptionist said this is a voluntary facility,
Yeah.
should you have put her in a facility that she couldn't leave?
You
know what I'm saying?
And
You know-
C, bathroom break.
Okay. This commercial will. I am. You know, I'm just not gonna lie. I'm a little bit buzzed. I'm gonna let him go to the washroom. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I am
We gotta do a little
Melvin
guest
Banks.
appearance.
No. Wait. No, we have to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Mo Beats.
And we are
the Carbonation Conversation reviewing.
I was about to say, with the sun shirt. I like that shirt. Is there a black amethyst on your?
This?
Yeah.
No,
Is
it's
there black
actually
amethyst?
it's from East Africa, low-key.
Oh, dude.
My dad got this from me.
Can you get me one?
If my dad goes back home and
I
brings
mean,
it back
you know,
to one,
I mean, dude, don't ever lose that.
I lost another one already. It broke. I was at a
Fuck,
bro.
bro.
Bro, and it snapped.
No, dude.
I
Oh,
lost it,
wait,
yeah.
snaps. You know what? I've had
Yeah.
some beads too that have snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one looks like this. That shit pretty
Dude, that looks Mo. I like that shit. Yeah, I like that shit. All right, back to our regular schedule program. Jesus, Mo, with a gunshot. But yes.
So after
and she snaps in the facility. She throws shit down like Navarro, and she's just like, well, how the fuck can you let a sick patient out? I just admitted her less than 24 hours ago, and I will say, she is right.
Yeah,
like how I
no matter what, it's still
I
come on.
That it's voluntarily, but if I just put this motherfucker in today, I'ma expect you to be like, maybe this motherfucker shouldn't be out. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I see you killing it. Okay, that's why you peeing so much.
I peed once.
I know. Okay. I love it. I love it how you ended. I'm just saying. I love it how you ended. It's just like just there. And are we just gonna talk about Navarro or? I'm just asking
after
you.
Navarro gets beats up, she goes fucking her boy's bar. He comes down with a gun, freaking out, and it's her all bloody.
And, man,
takes care of her, of course.
Yeah, and then she's all down on her luck, and he pretends to propose, which is the worst thing to ever do to a fucking. My recommendation: don't none of you niggas do this. Like, do not propose to a girl just to regard the pain. And after he pulled, you heard the.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she just broke down. Yeah. Because
and he straight up helped her though. He had to do it.
There.
You know what I mean?
He was definitely there.
So
is
he broke down.
Is he the killer?
No, I don't think.
I don't think so either. I'm just.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he does, right? In the tub with the.
even left her a gift, the fucking SpongeBob toothpaste to go with the toothbrush.
Yep. So he seems like a good guy.
Yeah, he actually fucking likes her. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's trying to tell you. She sees him
felt
as a
some type of
she
way
sees
when
him
he
as a
bent on
fuck
that
buddy.
knee,
You know what I mean?
And it was like, oh my god, I could use it because he didn't know what happened at that moment.
Of course.
And she just broke down. And it was a very, very good scene. I really, really enjoyed that.
So next day, Christmas Day, she shows up at Liz's crib.
Yep, I was just about to get there too. I'm good that you said next day because I thought it was the same day.
It was the next day, 8th day at night, Christmas Day. She shows up, and Liz notices that she's all bruised up, talks shit about her.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck that happened? She's like, don't ask, or some shit along the lines of that.
So then basically she starts moving a box to let Navarro sit down, and it opens up from the bottom, and Navarro sees a stuffed bear, and she's like, was this your son's bear? Because she remembered the flashback of when she saw the bear and the boy telling, tell my mom this,
Yep.
And Liz is like, don't tell me you're going on some fucking ghost shit, because I don't believe. She's like, well, why you keep the bear? And the fucking Liz throws that shit out the fucking front door.
Yeah.
Like, don't think like you're bringing this shit like the fucking case.
And Liz does have at least a little bit of an excuse, because when her mother was dying, her father told them to pray. Because praying will make her better, and Liz says she prayed so many fucking times that her knees were black. And Navarro S was like, you didn't pray enough, bitch.
Yeah. Liz reminds her of that Wheeler case again, and you saw a ghost, and Navarro tries to deny it. You saw a flashback where she sees the fucking ghost.
And Navarro, and you know what? That was probably one of the best scenes, because she's like, you saw something.
I know you saw something.
I know you saw
Even
something.
though Liz don't want to say she believe in the shit, but she know. But I know you saw something. Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yep. I didn't see nothing. So, what happens? I think
she storms. They argue. She storms out, but Peter calls her, talking about, hey, I got this picture to send you, and she runs out to stop Navarro as a picture of somebody in that pink coat. So they think it's Raymond.
Yep.
So they go over to where they found that picture, and it turns out it was Heist the whole fucking time.
He's with the
so they basically they hear something and they follow, but Navarro hears something else, and she hears her name and looks down and sees her sister like floating in some water.
Yeah.
So she decides to follow that while Liz is chasing old boy, and sees wet footprints. It's some creepy looking Christmas tree.
Yep.
And turns around and boom, there's her sister. Ah! You know.
So I'm gonna ask you a question here. 3 questions. Does she have abilities? Maybe she's physically, mentally has that. Or I forgot the third one. I literally
Are you a
forgot the
bitch?
third.
Yes, you're a
No,
bitch.
no. I forgot the third one. God damn it, I forgot the third one. But like my whole thing, at least specifically about Navarro, is this real?
Yes.
Do you think this is real?
And
True Detective has.
it's like, is
we
she
got
seeing
2
shit?
episodes
Is she
left,
doing
bro.
shit? You know what I mean? I feel like she's controlling it. It seems like it anyway. Like she's seeing stuff, but she ain't letting it take over. But we don't really know.
And even when she was talking to
What
Liz,
if she's the killer?
bro? Oh, happy New Year. I will say this. I do like the emotional scene that we never talked about when she actually expressed to Liz after she told Liz her sister died.
Yeah.
And she told Liz what if
Because they were
it's-
arguing, right?
Exactly.
And
Liz
she's
was
like,
you
now
are
that she's
not
dead,
like your
now that
sister."
she's dead, it's gonna come after me.
Mhm.
So she's all that. But then the way it ended, like I said, she follows the footprints to a crooked ass Christmas tree, and then sees her sister. Next, thing you know, after Liz finds Heist, like it's not Carcass Heist,
Yeah.
and confronts him, she goes to look for Navarro and finds her with her ears bleeding,
Yep. And I
just
got,
like the other
exactly.
guys. you
And
know?
I got another question. What did you think about Liz seeing the polar bear? Did you think that was real?
Yeah,
with the
I don't know.
scar?
The scar polar bear
Yeah.
after she left Connolly, I don't know.
Like, because, she was leaving Connolly's crib and
Yeah,
she fucking crashed.
she smashed the snowbank and the snow polar bear just waiting up straight to the window. I don't know. I can't say nothing. With Navarro, you can be like, oh, maybe she was just seeing shit. But with Liz, she ain't been seeing shit.
Uh-huh.
So what? Now is she seeing shit? Is this real? It's questionable.
Yep, exactly.
That's why we
the
can't,
only
you know.
other time I can remember even Liz thinking shit was when her son had that arm in that one episode.
Oh, yeah,
But-
that's what I'm saying. We've
Yeah.
seen her go through some stuff. So
Yeah.
who the fuck knows? you know?
Yeah, so this is interesting. And we only got 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
And True Detective set the mark on the episode before last that a lot of people die. They cannot do that in this series.
No.
It's Alaska. Peter's gonna die.
Don't say that. No, please don't die, Peter.
God,
That's
bro,
my boy.
I think
You're my boy,
I
Peter.
really think.
You're my boy, Blue.
I was just about to say that, bitch. I was literally just. You're my boy, Blue. You remember that old naked ass? He got to be dead now, right?
Oh, he's so dead.
I didn't want to do that to people, but
Okay, R.I.P. You're my boy, boo. What if he's like 111?
Happy New Year. Still
If he's
alive.
like, all right, can we invite him? Maybe he can reach out and he can come with us, and review, old school
Calm
back
down.
in the day. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
and this is Ito.
We are
The Carbonation Conversation.
Review. True Detective.
Night
episode-
Country Part 4. I'm cutting you off, bitch.
I was
Happy New Year.
Mo, get on the mic. Get on the mic.
What?
Get on the goddamn mic.
What?
What did you think about this episode?
Man,
Did you
ever since the second episode, every other episode has been the best episode. And I like that it's building up to the final part, and I'm very curious, Loki.
Mo, you got 10 seconds or our sponsor's gonna cut us off. I'm just fucking with you.
I got nervous as hell right now.
Good shit. You good shit. Go continue, Mo. Fucking continue.
But yeah, I like how it's building up, and I do like the mystery and that supernatural vibe to getting to that. It's actually scientifically explained vibe.
Yes.
But can you say it's so unusual to be loved by anyone?
This is when we cut this shit off real quick right now.
Okay. Ito, me and you, Let's get our notes. We gonna fucking toss them. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
This is Ito.
We are
The Carbonation Conversation.
Did I say reviewed?
We did this already,
Okay,
yeah.
hey, we can bring it fucking back. Reviewed. True Detective, episode 4.
Part 4.
I know that's so easy, right? We love you guys. Shout out to Mo Beats. Don't drink and drive.
Drink and vibe.
Peace. I
That was
love
a
that
bitch.
fucking shirt. You fucking asshole.